obviously the whole Jarvis situation.
Yeah.
I don't know the kid. I know his brother. His brother used to be my teammate way back when. Super good dude. But what was the situation exactly? Because I know that he made a video about aimbot or something along those lines, and that's as far as I got into it.
Yeah. So I guess basically he was using aimbot in like public games, and he was just killing people. And like, okay, so obviously, you know, everyone wants to know what each content creator's opinion is on it, and I kind of feel like it's a terrible situation because like he's such a good content creator, such a good like pro player, and he's like got a lot of potential. But if you unban him, then it's like just this huge thing. And so it's one of those things where you can't really unban him, but like you want him to be unbanned, I feel like. So like it's kind of just a really bad situation where like I wish he was unbanned, but it's like if you do unban him, it's like everyone's gonna freak out, and then
So help me understand the situation. He had a mod in there that gave him aimbot, but he was only using it in lobbies. In public lobbies.
Yeah, I think he wasn't using it in competitive or anything, but he was still using it in like pubs, killing people.
He was using it in pubs. Yeah. Now, while he was doing this, was he creating like a piece of content? And was he teaching people how to cheat, or what was it?
No, so in his video, he kind of explained it like, guys, never cheat, you're going to get banned. And I think the main thing was he was on an alt account, and so I think he assumed he was only going to get banned on that alt. He's like, oh, I'm just going to upload this video, get a ton of views, probably like 2 million views. I'm just going to get this account banned, and then I'll go back on my main one. But then they banned his main one, and so now he can't play at all, ever. Yeah. And so it's like, I don't know. Especially when you
Too harsh? What do you think?
See, it's hard to say because since he's a content creator, it's like, you know, he'll never do it again.
Yeah.
He was just doing it for content. That's the only reason he did it, was strictly for the YouTube video, and then he was done.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a really, I don't know, it's definitely harsh, but it's like.
Yeah, because you can't go back.
I don't know. See, that's the thing. I never know what to say.
I can argue both sides of the thing.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I feel bad, and like it would be cool if he's unbanned, but then if he gets unbanned, then
it encourages other people to be like, well, it happened to him. I think that there should be like is there a set of rules that says, in terms of use, that says, if you get caught cheating in this, you're out forever.
I mean, I'm sure there's something in there. Anything like cheating is like, I mean, I think it's.
But didn't 2 other people cheat? And
so when for the World Cup, it was 2 players, and that was basically they had people land on them, or supposedly had people land on them, and then they killed them for like a free point or 2. So it's like, in my opinion, way different than like actually, you know, kind of like altering the files and like installing aimbot. But
yeah,
because you're just having someone land on you and you're just killing them. But
that's one's for money, the other one's for pubs, and also for money because you're making money off of the content.
You gotta think about it. One's for 50K and one's not.
So like, but that one video that he made that got him 2 million views, if it got 2 million views or whatever, if it went viral, that can, in the end, put him in a position to really make millions. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I continue to hear people talking about cheating is wrong, and if you're cheating in a competitive setting, you should be banned forever.
Yeah.
Never play this game. I'm with that 100%. But if you're doing it in a content creation setting, not for money and whatever, you still, you know, I don't know.
See, I'm kind of both sides. Like, I feel bad, and like, if he got unbanned, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I feel like a lot of people would be mad, but I wouldn't mind. But I don't know. It's just weird because that's like his whole life, you know, just uploading Fortnite every single day. Like, so it's strange.
A couple of year ban, like, give him. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. Yes, if you're cheating, you know, for example, D Treats, he used to be my teammate. He played in a World Cup, in a frat cup. He had hardline, hardline mod, which was an extra perk. Hardline allowed you to get kill streaks faster and quicker. Now, in this tournament, since it was a competitive setting, Call of Duty, obviously there was no kill streaks at that time in Modern Warfare 2. So it didn't really affect the game, but the fact was that he was cheating. He did have a mod, and it was there. Yeah. So he got DQ'd, even though it didn't affect the integrity of the game because that perk disallowed it. But the fact that he did that, the fact that he went out and do that out of curiosity. In the early days, Optic had a modding team. It was an Optic mods or something where I was just like, I saw this an exploratory thing because exploratory, whatever. I wanted to see like what sort of content we could create. At one point or another, I was on what was that long map, the super wide map that had a bunker in the middle in Modern Warfare 2. You know what I'm talking? It's like desert is, and there was a graveyard all the way in the back. Anyway, that map.
Afghan? No, I don't
know. The other one. Anyway, that map I was,
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, okay.
but you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's got the helicopter on one side. Yeah.
Yeah. So in that map, we were fighter jets, or that kill streak fighter jet. So your character was a fighter jet.
Yeah.
And that was a video that could have gone viral, and it should have gone viral, but we just never uploaded it because we were like, well, this is kind of cheating, and this is like over the top. But since it was in a competitive setting, I thought that it would be good to have that mod where you are a plane and not necessarily a thing. And we had that, and we had the ladders, the invisible ladders where you can get out of the map, and like we had a whole bunch of cool stuff. But I ended up canceling and just like throwing it all away because it was modding a game, and nobody wanted to get banned, you know, especially because it's your job, your livelihood. So I didn't want to risk it. But you know, in situations like that where it's for educational purposes, if that's the case, for cool thing. I mean, look at Gary's mod.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, look at how Counter-Strike came to be. Like, that was a mod of a different game.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how I feel. I
just wish... Oh, sorry.
How old is he? How old is he?
17, 18. He might have just turned 18. I'm not sure. So he's pretty young. But like, I just wish someone would have been there to tell him, like, oh, this is a bad idea. Like, his brother, the person editing the video, I don't know, just someone to tell him, because I feel like he went in, just had no clue that it was going to happen. Obviously, otherwise he wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, and I saw somebody post that he had 3 chances to not do that. 1, when he was installing the mod, he should have told himself, don't do this. 2, while he was editing the video and said, maybe I shouldn't do this. And then the 3rd, when he hit upload to go do that. That's 3 chances he had to back up from it and do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel. I feel bad though, because he was super young, man. And who hasn't done a lot of stupid shit, you know? Like, luckily, the only time I ever got arrested, I wasn't even arrested, the only time I ever got picked up by the cops for spray painting graffiti under a bridge, where no public saw it. It didn't affect anyone. I mean, obviously, the state or whatever, because they put it together, but I got arrested. It was by this cop that we used to, Mr. Porzicki, Officer Porzicki, I think was his name. We played basketball with him, and he's like, "What the fuck, Rodriguez?" Blah, blah. So luckily that happened, and it happened with somebody that I knew, that I got off easy, and it didn't ruin my life. Because if they would have given me a felony or whatever, I don't even know if that's the thing, or if I would have gone to jail, if I would have been a smudge on my record, then I would have been able to get a bank job because it's corporate, and I would have been able to go the career that I had up until content creation. So, like, a lot of people do a lot of stupid shit when they're young. It's what happens, and it's no excuse, but we do. As humans, we do. I mean, think about way back in the day. People used to literally kill each other the second that they came to age for mating purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if the harsh punishment of a lifetime ban is good. If you think about it, people that are underage that get arrested with a sack of weed, that falls off their record once they turn 18 and they're able to go into the workforce, and that it doesn't affect that. So I think that they should give it a second consideration to it, and ban him until he's of age, and ban him until he's 21 or something.
See,
but
like,
a lifetime ban,
if he did get unbanned, I personally wouldn't mind. Like I was saying, I think it'd be fine. I don't know, because I think he only thought his main account, that alt account, was going to get banned. He's going to come right back on his main account. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done it. So I wouldn't mind an unban.
You get caught cheating when you're playing for money and other people are giving their fucking best, then fuck you.
Yeah, it's different. True.
Get out.
For pubs, it's
different.
You know?
But it's a pub. So it's a pub and you're young. A lifetime ban, I say no. Bring that shit back. Give him a 2-year ban, if anything. Because think about, should everybody else ban him too because he did that, or was it because of that game? Because obviously in his mind, I mean, actually, let's not go down that route. I was gonna be like, well, should he never be allowed to play Call of Duty? Should he never be allowed to play like any other competitive sport? No Apex, none of that, just because he cheated in another game? I mean, if you're going down that route, it just makes no sense to me. I hope young Jarvis gets a little bit of justice.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because life ban, get the fuck out of here.